Welcome back. The 307 Reacts. That might have been the most powerful snap I've ever had. My fingers hurt.
Is that camera rolling? I don't see a red light.
I could have swore I hit the thing. Did I waste a good snap? A son of a bitch.
You did. You wasted a perfectly good snap.
That one wasn't
as good. It was decent.
That one was better. Okay. All right. My finger is officially broken. Welcome back. 307 Reacts. Maybe we have the audio for the snap in the first one and we can just blank screen it. I don't know. But anyways, I'm Matt. That's Chris. How's it going, everybody? We're on the screen in front of us. It's Ryan Upchurch. County ain't fair. I know exactly what's happening on the show at all points in the day. We're totally scripted and professional. This is the first time I'm seeing this. So what is this? What do you know about this?
Nothing.
Really? You haven't seen this either?
It came out and that's it. That's all I know.
That's all we know. We know nothing. So County Ain't Fair official music video. It's Ryan Upchurch. I mean, he's been on our channel over and over. Got the page on him. We follow him, pretty steadily. So, know nothing about it, going in blind?
I don't. We are going in blind, and my thumb is killing me.
Mine too, dude. I broke both my fingers on the snaps. I had to do it 4 times. Like, comment, subscribe. Sorry, it's a little off kilter. We're just rolling with it, man. It's just what we do. Man. It's a Tuesday night. How's it going for your week? What's up, guys? How you doing? Let us know in the comments. Let's go. I can't believe I got that.
I love that guitar.
Sometimes I hate the place I love. This love made me hate myself so much for playing with a lady's heart that never should have got broke. I ain't missing or getting no admission to love no more. Baby, I'm sorry and sorry again. Sorry so many times, sorry don't mean shit. When it's coming out my lips, see myself in a mirror, so I haul off and break that. This county ain't fair, why am I still here? Pass me on Main and we both still stare. Swerving double lines, but looking in the rear view. Too much to say, even though we both want to. But she knows my tongue's made of silver. Turn into a poet when I tell her how much I miss her. If a new man's mad about it, tell him I don't care. Sometimes this county ain't fair. Sometimes this county ain't fair. Sometimes this county, maybe I'm crazy like Willie Cash and Waylon lately. I've been out alone doing about 180, trying to jumpstart my heart cause it's dead right now. But in my hometown the headlights never go out. Maybe dimmer as the years fade, but I can shine some love straight through any window pane. And guess this town does what they say, cause my truck's still stuck in them round here. This county ain't fair, why am I still here? Pass me on Main and we both still stare. Swerving double lines, but looking in the rear view. Too much to say.
Damn, I am sucked in.
Dude, we almost went through the whole song.
Right.
We didn't. I'm just trying to figure out where is he coming from? Like the county, is he upset with his hometown for some reason? Is he?
So it's one of those.
Is it a double entendre kind of thing?
Let me think of the best way to explain this. So it's sort of like, when you're in school and stuff, you have that girl you kind of like, and so you invite her to the county fair, and things don't really work out. You end up breaking her heart, and you kind of miss her, and like all this.
Or vice versa.
And it's one of those things where he's kind of talking about like a lost love, but then he feels like Ashland City and Nashville is kind of that lost love. Like, I'm now falling out of love with this because, like, I've come in, I've done everything, I spoke what I could speak, and ended up breaking people's hearts, had my heart broken. Okay. I'm kind of sick of it. So it's kind of like taking his relationship with his hometown in Nashville and relating it to a relationship, you know, when you're in high school, middle school, taking a girl to county fair.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I
could be wrong, but that's my interpretation.
That is a good interpretation. I vibe with that. I've been meaning to ask. I haven't seen much of content of his last girlfriend. I don't know if it's his still girlfriend or not.
No, so he's dating Brianna Harness now, Struggle Jennings' daughter.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So so the girl, what was it like?
Her name was Bethany, I believe.
Good call.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yes. So I didn't know if that was still a thing.
No.
I hadn't seen anything on that.
So as far as I know, it was just like one of those things. Hey, it's not working out. Okay, cool. See you later. And
fair enough.
That was it.
It didn't,
no drama with that one. Yeah. Everything was fine.
All of a sudden, it was like he was posting videos with her. They were having a good time, and then all of a sudden, it started just being videos of him and Brianna. And I guess recently, Brianna, I haven't kept up recently. I guess recently enough. How long have they been dating? I didn't even. Can't be that long.
2-3 months. Maybe?
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. That makes sense because it's been maybe like a little over a month since I've kind of like dove back in. Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I just noticed that like a lot of his content had started to turn into solo content. I just assumed I was like, well, it probably didn't work out, and he ain't gonna publicize it, and it doesn't sound like she's gonna publicize it, and
just is what it is. Whatever.
Sometimes that's the way. That's what dating is. Turns out that's what dating is. Sometimes you meet someone and you think it's right, and then a month or 2 or 3 months in, you're like, ooh, wait a second, I don't think this is working.
This ain't it.
Maybe we should jump out before it gets too crazy, you know.
Yeah.
And so that's just what it is. Like, still respect. I just didn't know what the deal is with that.
Yeah, pretty simple, easy.
Brianna Harness, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
She's working on another album, and Upchurch is kind of helping.
I was
going
to say, I'm sure he's going to feature in there somewhere.
Oh,
and vice versa. I'm sure that's going to be a thing. Well, excited to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's keep going.
Let's get it.
Did you go back a little ways? Okay, let's go. We're almost done, but like.
Yeah. Ain't fair, I'm still here. Pass me on, man, and we both still stare. Swerving double lines, both looking in the rear view. Too much to say, even though we both want to. But she knows my tongue's made of silver. Turn into a poet when I tell her how much I miss her. If a new man's mad about it, tell him I don't care. Sometimes this county ain't fair. Sometimes this county ain't fair.
I like that line about pulling up.
Sometimes this county ain't fair.
Pulling up next to him at the same stoplight, and it's just kind of that weird like, dude. And I know you've been through that.
Oh yeah.
I look. We live in a small town, and you've lived in small towns, right? Like
I tell you, I've been amazed ever since me and my last ex broke up. I have not seen her in town.
Really?
Only once.
She popped up on my, people you may know thing.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over and over and over
like,
again for a few months, and then finally dropped off after it was like, no, dude. Like, yes, I do know, but I'm not. That's fine. I'm good. I'm good. Like, we live in a small town, so I know you've been through that situation where you pull up and it's just like, and a lot of times it happens unexpectedly. You're just observing, right? You're just at a stoplight. You pull up and you're looking around. You look at the person next to you, and it's like, oh
shit.
And all of a sudden you feel just, man, like not sick, not smaller,
like,
not.
Please, turn green.
It's just the weirdest. What do you do?
Yeah.
Like what?
I'll tell you what I did.
Even if you end on good terms, it's still just like a weird.
Yeah.
Hey.
The one time I did run into her, I was in my truck finishing a text. She was coming out of a gas station, and I looked up and briefly made eye contact, and she started to look away, and I just. A little Forrest Gump wave for you. See you later.
Yep. That's really like what.
I went back to my phone. I'm
man,
like,
and that's just that weird cringy like, bleh, and then it puts a bad taste in your mouth. And you think about it for a while afterwards, and you're just like, all the different like how could that have gone?
What's crazy is,
and this always ends the same, just weird, awkward.
I think out of all my exes that I've had here, I've only run into. There's only one that I run into pretty consistently, but like we're good friends and stuff now, so it's like whatever. But like all the other ones, I have not seen since the day we broke up, other than maybe once.
Really?
But my brother runs into them all the time.
See, and that's the thing too, is like I don't ever see my exes, but Becca is constantly telling me, like this summer, she told me she ran across one of my exes out at the lake. So-and-so was here, and I was like, what?
Well, it's the lake. Like
I didn't even think she lived here at this point. I thought last I knew she was not even here, and apparently that's how in tune I am with things. I'm just like, that's how I'm like.
We're gonna call her Shelly because I don't want to put any real names.
Yeah,
out
fair.
There,
that's the thing.
Crazy
is like,
enough to come.
We got to tread lightly
house.
here, okay? We're on the internet. We could just.
So we'll say Shelly.
Before you know it, a car comes crashing through the drum room. Like
last I heard, she moved to Vegas, right, to live with her dad. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, whatever. That was the last I heard. That was 2014 is when I last heard that. And then my brother goes, hey, I saw Shelly down there at the mall today. I said, huh? I thought she moved to Vegas. No, she working at AT&T.
Oh, my God.
Or T-Mobile or whatever the fuck's down there.
One of the ones. Yeah.
And I go, hold on a minute. She working at AT&T? He goes, yeah. He said she was working at AT&T in 2014 when we broke up. like, what the hell's going on around here?
There's a thing around Wyoming, and I don't know if it's multiple towns, but I know for sure around Casper. I've heard Casper has a rubber band effect.
It does.
Where if you've been here and you've settled here for a while, if you try to leave or go anywhere, you can go. And
it will just always end up.
And that's the thing is, like, you can go for a while, and you might think, like, no, I'm never going back there. Like, no, it's good. That's behind me.
That's what I said.
As much as you want to think that, it will pull you back in at some point. It just
took me
pulls
7 years.
And that's the thing is, like, it might take a decade. It might take a while, but at some point, for whatever reason, you're like, man, I
can tell you the reason.
Well, that's the thing is everyone has their reasons, right?
Unfortunately, the rest of the world is crazy.
I guess I've just been sheltered here pretty much my whole life. I've lived in Laramie, but that's like 2 hours away from here. It's basically the same thing as Casper. It's really no different.
Yeah.
A Casper with a better college, essentially. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I've been kind of here my whole life, and to be honest, there's a reason why I've just been here my whole life is because I've considered moves, and I'm still at this point every day I consider moves to different places. And honestly, if I had to pick and stay in the continental, United States, I would probably end up, and me and Becca were talking about it earlier tonight, we'd probably end up somewhere southeast. We would probably end up because here's the thing, I've never seen a winter before without snow. My whole life. I've never lived in a place that doesn't have snow for the winter. And not even like snow, like crazy fucking 4 foot average of snow. Like we're in a crazy mountain state. Like it gets wild here in the winter. Never seen a winter with no snow. And like I've seen winters here technically that haven't had snow. I don't really count that because it was supposed to, and it just for whatever reason, didn't happen that year. But like that's pretty few and far between. For the most part, we crush it out here.
So in February,
we get crushed out here, especially late or early in the year, or whatever it is. We get pretty crushed. So have considered it. So
you'll end up back here anyway.
At a certain point, there's a reason why I haven't left, right? It's just
why bother? I'll end up back here.
I'm just gonna be here anyways. I might as well just hunker down for the winter and wait for the flowers to start blooming. You know what I mean? Whatever.
So
dude.
I love that music video. The one thing I did love about it, and of course it's Upchurch. He has to go the extra mile all the time.
We didn't get it nearly enough time.
He had that built in his front yard.
The merry-go-round and everything?
Yeah.
What?
He had somebody bring one out, set it up for his music video, shot it in his front yard, and called it a day.
Dude, I shouldn't be surprised, but that's the thing about Upchurch is like he never ceases to be like I would think that maybe he found a prop company that had that in a studio that he could use.
It may have been a prop company that brought it out.
That's the thing, though. Is most prop companies aren't willing to be like, yeah, we'll deliver a merry-go-round.
Yeah, and set it up.
Church was like, no, you'll deliver a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
And they was it shot at night then because the background was all black, so they just did it at night. And God, dude, in his front yard.
Lit it up like the county fair and good to go.
I shouldn't be surprised, but that's amazing, dude. Big goals. Yeah. To have a front yard big enough to accommodate that, that's a goal in itself, right?
I just want to be able to call somebody one day and be like, "Hey, listen,"
and then to have that ability on top of that, like.
So
I got the
how
space
much
for
would
it.
it be?
Yeah.
If you guys come set one of these up for 24 hours, come back tomorrow, tear it down. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Let me call my accountant.
can you have it by 10?
And then you literally just make a call to your accountant and tell them to call this company and
pay the bill.
Figure the thing out.
Done.
And then 5 hours later, there's a guy driving into your front yard with a whole crew of people and a fucking merry-go-round. If that ever happens, we will 100% be taking video of that and making Patreon content and anything even comparable in relation to that. It will be happening. Tangent over.
Well, if you guys enjoyed
5 out of 5.
Today's episode as much as we did, if you guys enjoyed today's tangent as much as we did,
it's a tangent.
If you guys have exes that are in Texas, leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang, and we'll see y'all next time.
I gotta be really careful with this thing now because it's broken and we haven't fixed it. So I gotta dodge out of the way of it.
I lost my nose.
Oh no.
Oh no.